Welcome back to the GFL. You know me, I'm Stephen B. And tonight,
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago. They're under 500. That's what I love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by a former second-round pick out of Missouri. The quarterback is Drew Lock.
The only thing bigger than this guy's arm strength might be his personality, Mike. I mean, think back. How many times has this guy gone viral on the field over the last couple seasons? Unfortunately for him, stuff like that tends to downplay just how talented of a passer he really is. Consistency, or lack thereof, that's what's been holding him back. If he's able to put it together for 4 quarters, his team has a legitimate chance to leave here today with a win.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Lock out of the shotgun. This one taken in by Hyatt.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
To throw is Lock. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6.
And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Lock. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A loss of 2.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Lock to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting the game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out by their quarterback, the veteran from Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
The thing that has always really stood out and impressed me the most about this guy, Mike, is how steady and reliable he is anytime he's called upon. You know exactly what you're getting anytime he's under center. Maybe not the biggest arm in the world, but I'll tell you what, he gives you just enough to work with, and he is capable of getting the job done.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Westbrook Akine motioning here. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. He'll push forward for about a yard. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
You show my stock, you still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are mine, but you know she lives.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Rudolph. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 4th down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver.
He gets free inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready now for their second drive. We'll try to break out this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Locked to throw on 1st down. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Locked to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get this up to the 44. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. 2nd down and 8. Now Locke. A short one there to Bellinger. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
They face 2nd down and 7. Now Locke. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
By Jeffrey Simmons.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing, Rudolph. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It was a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in it, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Giants offense and Drew Lock getting set for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing. Lock. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That is caught. It's Robinson. And work him down beyond the 30.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Off the play fake. It's Lock. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had football. Here, he's got a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action. It's Lock. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
From the gun on 3rd down is Lock. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Rudolph looking to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
A walk of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Two minutes to go here. till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Rudolph. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. So that'll cost them half the distance.
Still 2nd down.
Rudolph. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, here's Pollard. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They're trying to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Lock out of the shotgun. Left side in the hands of Neighbors.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He does it. Now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Rudolph. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Folk's kick is good. And the Titans are back within 4 at 14-10.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The G-Man got a strong first half from the veteran quarterback, Drew Lock. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Rudolph. Now a loose football. One of the Giants has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
Cano, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants are out to a 21-10 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
This one complete to Ridley. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
And the Titans, 1st down.
A 1st down there on a gain of 12.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one on target to Ridley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
To the goal line and in. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Titans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. They'll look to run with Pollard. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. I want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's going to have just a couple here.
Illegal block.
But there is a marker on the field as well.
Still second down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Lock to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop up. That will be no gain on the screen.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Titans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. Throwing, Rudolph. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
I got a meal out of milk on my shelf. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay hungry, don't get playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bag to show myself. Had to show myself. On my plate, I just set my place and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuck my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about.
The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. To throw is Rudolph. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. by Bobby Okereke.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Locke to throw on 1st. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Felton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
9. Here's Locke. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the handoff, here comes Tracy.
Tyrone Tracy, the ball carrier, taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
throw now, following the field goal. Back to kick this one away. On the return, here's Tajay Spears. And he'll work this one past the 25, right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Rudolph. Open man downfield. It's Boyd.
Rudolph's pass.
That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rudolph. That's to the left side. Caught by Ridley.
Rudolph's pass.
And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line.
28-yard gain.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Rudolph looking to throw. Complete. Ridley on the reception.
Rudolph's pass.
They'll get maybe 3 at that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain. And it's 3rd down.
They send Ridley in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one caught at the 4. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, after that field. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Rudolph. This is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
That one, take it in. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. But they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Nick
Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Giants 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Tracy now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Walk out of the shotgun. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Moving the tight end right. We'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really completing high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On the ground, it's Pollard, and he will have a Titans 1st down. He'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Rudolph. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete.
Rudolph's pass.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first
A gain
down.
of 11 on the play.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.